What's up, guys? What is up? New information. So hype. This is the all thanks to Team Dokkanner on Twitter. You should follow them. They posted the information originally in French a little while ago, and while my French isn't super duper bad, I was gonna try to translate it as best I could, but there you go, someone did it for me. But so information on the transforming Vegeta. He is the coolest part for right here for Daryl and I, at least. He's a pure Saiyan leader. He's 150% pure Saiyan leader. So for everybody who got shafted on Evolution Vegeta like I did, and the Jilly Broly, or someone who wants a stronger Broly, I mean who didn't get wants a stronger leader, boom. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So the weird thing, I couldn't really tell. It seems like there's more than one character coming out here. The attack HP defense 150% passive, transformation 80% plus 6% per key ball. So he's gonna be a nuke. Attack and defense plus 120. I'm literally reading all this now as I just found it out. Information, fast transformation, changes the whole board. So he's gonna change the whole board, or his transformation changes per turn. Vegeta, Super Vegeta, Int Leader, 90%. Attack and defense 90%, passive TUR. See, I'm not really sure because it's all kind of like jumbled together at the moment. I'm not really sure about what like some of this stuff means towards like the middle over here. Canon, Garrick, Father, Son, Future Trunks. Is that a new character? And it seems like, I don't know if it's this. Like you can see here, it's really kind of jumbled. I'm not really sure about a lot of this, but it seems like, I don't know if it's this Vegeta or if it's another one, that they get a boost when they fight Android category team. Someone from the Android category, so that's pretty interesting. I don't know how like useful that is right now, because I don't know how many. There's like no new Dokkan missions that involve androids, right? I mean, yeah, there's really nothing. I mean, unless you're trying to run you're farming medals for you know, Super 7. I mean, yeah, basically MVP 17 or LR Cell or something like that. There's no real androids right now. There'll be a Cell Saga. There should be a Cell Saga category. Really weird that there isn't. Well, there needs to be better Cell Saga cards, right? Because there's really not a bunch of great ones at the moment. Legacy of Vegeta. Okay, so the cool part about that is, I can't tell if this is a new unit or not. Father and Son, Canon, Garrett Gun, Father and Son, Super Saiyan, Future Trunks. Key +2. There's I don't know. I'm assuming that's a new card. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta Tech. No, that's an older one. I'm not really sure what this means at the bottom. I'm really not. Anyone have an idea? Because it's not really making a lot of sense to me, you know? The DF is physical. There's a new Int Super Vegeta. Okay, so there's a... Okay. So there's a new Intelligence Super Vegeta. So there's two units. Like I predicted. I told Daryl earlier. I predicted. There's two new units coming out. There's an Int Vegeta, who will be a new character, but the Dokkan Fest will be the physical transforming one. I'm not really sure where one begins and the other ends here, but I'm assuming somewhere around here. I'm assuming the Vegeta is going to be the father-son Gallic Gun. I'm not really. Yeah, I'm not sure where. Premium. You would assume that this one, but he's oh no, it has to be this one, right? It would have to be this one. Super Vegeta, Intelligence Leader type, +3 key, attack and defense 90% passive, and TUR attack and defense 80%, plus depending on the PVs remaining 120% in attack than defense. The higher the HP, the boost. Oh, so he's gonna be he's gonna be really good too. Critical if an enemy is Android on a guaranteed critical. So now everything's making sense. So I think this Int Vegeta. Let's go from the top. He gives as a leader skill 90% key. I mean 90%. That's not really impressive. 3 key. I mean, if you're a newer player and you don't have like the leaders, this is the kind of stuff you really need. But for anyone who has Ink Gogeta, like this leader skill is kind of worthless, but passive in TUR, attacking defense 80%. His is that depending on the PV. I'm not sure what PV means. Remaining 120% in attack and defense. So the more health he has, he can get 120% boost. So that's yeah, plus. Wow, so he can get that's a 200% attack boost, unless I'm like an idiot. Because his normal passive gives him 80%. But depending on his health, he can get to 120, so that, plus 120, that's a 200% attack boost. And it seems like a guaranteed critical, or is that a chance? Critical if an enemy of the Android Star is present. Father and son. I'm pretty sure this is an older card, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I have this. But so the interesting thing about this is that it could be adding the Legacy of Vegeta category for us early. I don't think so. Like I'm not gonna like put like bank on that or anything like that. But it seems like it's adding that category a little bit earlier, so like what, 2 or 3 months before we get the leader for the category. Because yeah, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta Tech, that's an older unit already. And I'm pretty sure I have this Gallic Gun, Father, Son, Trunks, and Vegeta card. So I'm not sure what did they get like a buff? I'm assuming if these are older cards, that means that they got a buff. Because that card is kind of worthless. The Legacy of Vegeta category at the moment is weaker than the Legacy of Goku one. But if like they're gonna start buffing some of these Vegeta units to make them better, to better suit this, because it seems like attack plus ki plus 2, attack and defense 30% for all allies, attack plus defense plus 70% when there are 2 or more allies in the Legacy of Vegeta team. So if you have 2 or more people in Legacy of Vegeta with this unit, I'm assuming if this is the older unit that I think it is, then they'll become a lot tankier. Well, they'll give themselves 100% attack and defense. So I don't know how great of a unit they are. They were a support unit for but his name is, unless they changed his name too, I'm pretty sure it is just Trunks, Super Saiyan Future Trunks. All the Trunks cards, like they all have the same name. All the Rage Trunks and like the future, they all have the same freaking name. So running a bunch of these together like is impossible. Like this should be Rage Trunks. Like the red tank Trunks should not just be called whatever Super Saiyan Trunks. No, because it's a new form. It's Rage. They call it Super Saiyan Rage. So he should be Super Saiyan Rage, Super Saiyan Rage Trunks, something like that, right? And the one with the sword, he wasn't in the Rage form anymore, I don't believe, right? So he should have a different name. It shouldn't all be the same thing, because those are really good units, but you can't run them together. And like it just nerfs the category. Same thing with Piccolo. That's why the Piccolo meching category is such garbage right now, because 90% of the units all have the name Piccolo. It's asinine. Attack and defense super 90%, attack for 6 allies. I don't have the Super Saiyan God Tech Vegeta, but it seems like he's gonna get another boost. So I'm assuming this really means that they're just getting like a mini Dokkan for all this stuff. Attack, ki plus 2, attack defense 90%. Allies. What? The bottom is like covered out by this, the tweeter here. Nolan Bullen. Subscribe to him, he's a good man for the translation, but I really can't read the bottom of the tweet. I can't read the bottom of the tweet. I'm assuming this is 100%. I see a digit there, so 100% allies, 2 or more. So they're gonna make them. It seems like they're buffing the Legacy of Vegeta category, which is good because it needs one. That because the incentive right now for the Vegeta category, like the Vegeta banner is better. I think, in my opinion, than the Goku one. Like we'll go take a look at it later, but the Vegeta banner is better. But I think the Goku is a better unit right now and a better leader. I mean, because his category is better. So I'm not really, you know, this kind of stuff here. I was telling Daryl earlier, if this Vegeta is like really god tier and they release like another, I was just spitballing. I didn't think they really do it. I said it on the stream last night. I didn't think they put 2 new Vegetas out. But if they did, that the incentive to summon for that Vegeta for someone who wants either or, it's going to be a lot higher because that category is getting like it would need a significant buff. a transforming Vegeta here, the one with the LR, and all other stuff it would really change a lot. So the thing I'm interested here is, so for the transforming Goku and Frieza, they're incompatible with their their Prime Battle LRs because they're the same name, right? So I'm interested to see if this transforming Vegeta suffers the same fate as the Goku and Frieza, where his Prime Battle LR won't be able to be used in the same team. And Vegeta multiform, we don't have his name yet. And it's the int one is Super Vegeta, and I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the Prime Battle LR's name is Super Vegeta as well. I'm really hoping it's not. I'm really hoping. But yeah, wait. Yeah, the first stage. I mean, if you ran the SSR version of the transforming Goku, he's not Super Saiyan, so you could run him with the LR. But once you Dokkan him, he becomes a Super Saiyan, and he's Super Saiyan Goku. So it's the thing. So it seems like this Vegeta might just be Vegeta, and he Dokkans the Super Saiyan Vegeta or Super Vegeta, something like that. So whatever terminology means that we can run the Prime Battle LR Vegeta, that's what we're gonna hope for. That's what we're gonna hope for, definitely. I'm happy he's physical. There hasn't been a lot of great physical units recently, right? There's off the top of my head, I can think of Cell, LR Cell, MVP 17, and that's it, right? Recently, as far as new really good units, it's not like Fizz is not it's gotten kind of shafted recently. I'm happy, personally, for me, I'm happy it's not agility. But it wasn't going to be agility because of Goku and, what's his face? Frieza. I mean, because Goku is agility, and they're not the same, they're not going to be the same unit. This is Vegeta, though. He looks like he's going to be a freaking monster. It will only once change the whole board in key end. I'm not really certain about this part here. And I'm assuming, it kind of seems like they could be putting the TUR and the SSR stuff together. So that's why I'm like a little flummoxed at the moment, trying to figure out what is what. Attack and defense 80% plus 6% attack per key ball. Attack and defense plus 120 plus 10% of the attack per ball of key on this last transformation. It will only once change the board in key end. So I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean it's a? I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna assume just like Goku and Frieza, it's just their transformations are just based on the amount of time going by. But this one doesn't. There's not like a amount of time here. I don't see like what, but 2 turns, 3 turns, something like that. I'm not really sure what that means. There's nothing there that says it. So I don't know, maybe someone else will be able to break it down and make some more sense of this, but this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool. This is definitely, I definitely kind of regret spending the 400 stones and getting shafted, but again, you know, this is good. This is good. This is good news. This is gonna be on the 18th. It'll be a few more days from now. I'm kind of like spitballing. What would be the banner? Like, what would the banner be? Right? Because I'm hoping that the banner is gonna be more like the older. I mean, the Transforming Goku and Frieza banner, where it was they were step up. They were step up. I keep calling them step up. But basically, they were. The summons, it was like 25 or 35 stones and 40. No, it was like 20 something stones and 30 something stones and 40 something, and then it was a free multi. And then after that, it was just 50, if I remember correctly. Just like with the Goku, it's like with the Gogeta and Broly stuff. So that would be pretty cool. But since it's just one unit, like it's just one banner, not a dual Dokkan thing, I'm not sure they're gonna give us all that. They might just give the free multi. Or they might just do the, you know, I'm kind of thinking that it's going to be more along the lines of them just giving like the 25, 35, 45, and then that kind of thing, instead of both of them together. But who knows, you know, who knows? I definitely recommend summoning on this banner if you don't have a pure Saiyan leader, because they've been kind of hard to come by. Let's be honest, they've been hard to come by, really, unless you're lucky. You want a stronger one. I have the 120 Broly at the moment, so I don't really need a 150. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, it's not like a super duper big deal, but I want him. I want the Vegeta. I just want him. You know, I just want the Vegeta. It'd be cool. I can run it under 150. But like, I have a 120. Like, okay, if you're not like in desperate straits for if you're not in desperate straits for a pure Saiyan leader, and you're kind of like, about this card, because he seems like he's gonna be a really strong, like a nuke type of character, because it seems like he gets buffs based on key spheres he gets. So, like, if you're not looking for a stronger pure Saiyan, if you're not like super hyped about this Vegeta, I would recommend I could see anyone like skipping this banner, really. But like, if you he would be a really, he sounds like, okay, we haven't seen him in action, or like we don't have this fully deciphered yet. He seems like a really strong unit for pure Saiyans that make that category even stronger. I'm trying to like see if there's anything else. So I look, if you got the stones, let's be real, right? Since he's the next Dokkan Fest, Cooler and Goku Black are getting pushed back. So there should be between now and the anniversary, there should be 4 banners, right? There should be this one. There should be the LR Gotenks one. You know, Goten and Trunks one. There should be AGL Cooler, Meta Cooler, and there should be the Ain't Goku Black. So if we're gonna assume, and then our anniversary is like in the end of June, right? I think it's like end or middle of June, somewhere around there for global players. There's gonna be a significant amount of time if you're waiting for if you're literally just holding up an anniversary stuff, then I understand that. And like, it took a while for the transforming Goku and Frieza to come back in rotation. Like, I think they came back. Wait, I don't think they came back on global yet. I could be wrong, but on top of my head, I can't remember if they came back yet on global. I don't think they did. They're in the anniversary banners on JP, so I'm assuming they're gonna be there for global too. In my head, there's something telling me that they haven't, but I can't remember what it would have been on. Regardless. So that's just to say that this Vegeta will come back out, right? This banner is not gonna come back out, but he'll come back on, like, he'll be a Dokkan Fest on someone else's Dokkan Fest exclusive banner. So, I mean, if you really are just trying to hustle and hold your stones on for a while until the anniversary, he'll come back, right? So you don't have to worry like, oh my god, if I don't summon here, he's never come back in. He'll come back. It'll probably just be around November, Christmas time, or January next year, you know, and it's a distance, but I'm just being real. The other two Dokkan Fest, they're gonna be rotated later eventually. I haven't seen the Goku Black and the Cooler. I don't think they've come back out on JP yet. I'm almost 100% positive neither one of them has appeared on the JP banner yet. So, you know, it's gonna be a while, but here's me talking you into summoning for it. So, like, if you have, I feel like you have like 100 for free to play. I'm only talking to free to play players right now because I'm a dolphin. I don't wail on this game because I have a little more self control because I like to do other shit. So. I'm a dolphin, so I'm gonna speak as a free-to-play player because I have that mindset a lot too. So let's say you only have like 60-something stones right now, right? So let's say you did what I did and you swung on that LR banner like a fool and you got shafted, or even if you got something good, you want this Vegeta though. There's gonna be the keys, at least the time chamber thing, majig that they just gave us. I forgot what it's called exactly. There's there's ways to farm stones from there if you're like a newer player, if you haven't done like a lot of the events. So I'm an older player, and I legit missed 2 events that can give me 20-something stones together. So that's one. That's that. But we should be getting at least one easy A between now and the anniversary, and that should be Tech Beerus. I don't know why they're holding it back for so long, but Tech Beerus should be getting an easy A. We should be getting his easy A soon, so that should be 30-something stones right there. And if you don't, so we're gonna see free to play. You've gotten shafted. Let's just say Evolution Vegeta banner, you got shafted on that, right? Because if you have the Evolution Vegeta banner, and you're a free to play player, I could see you skipping this banner and just about everyone until the anniversary, because that makes a lot of sense. But let's just say you got the Broly like I did, right? Because everyone summoned on Broly and Gogeta, so we're not gonna like bullshit around there. Let's just assume you pulled the Broly, right? This Vegeta, if you were able to pull him, and then the anniversary comes out, regardless of either, if you get one of the 2 Saiyans, that team is going to be, you'll be able to put them on this dude's team on a 150. He looks like he's going to be hitting like a freaking truck. So right now, as of right now, with no information on the banner whatsoever, but just looking at the pure stats of this unit, like the kind of jumbled stuff we got, I would recommend, I'll do 2 recommendations. If it's the step up, like the 30, the 35 stone, the 45 stone, that kind of stuff like that, I would recommend doing at least 1 full go at it, right? And that doesn't mean you have to do all of them at the same time. Like a lot of people have this conception where someone says, oh, you got to summon on a banner. That means, oh, you're going to just run through it, boom, 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 right there. No, the banner's going to be for like 2 weeks, right? So 1 week, 2 weeks, right? So just try one roll. If you get shafted, just finish it out at least, because I have a feeling it's gonna be the step up plus the free multi at the end. So I would at least recommend going 1 full barrage through it. If you get shafted the whole way, then you know that's a gotcha game. You know, I can't. You know, you got to deal with that stuff. Like I spent 420 on that Goku thing, and I got shafted really hard. I got 1 unit that I kind of needed, but you know, that's it. 1 unit. I didn't get anything else I really wanted. Good. So the chance, just off the top of my head, just seeing these 2 units, they're both good, right? So the chance of you getting one of these 2 guys and being happy with them, and even if you get just if you get the Int Vegeta and you don't get the premium one there, that's still another he seems like a pretty strong unit. I mean, the whole Android category thing is a little odd, as a, you know, simply because of where the meta in Dokkan is right now. There's no real Android threats, but it hasn't any of these 2 characters would help out the Vegeta team if you try to summon for the LR Vegeta, because it's not incredible, you know. It's really not right now. It's not incredible. Now we don't know what else is on the banner. I'm gonna spitball. I'm gonna assume. So these are gonna be. I'm gonna assume that Evolution Vegeta is gonna come back on this banner. I'm gonna assume that, because if we equate it to the Goku run, right, and the Transforming Frieza, Goku off the top of my head had Goku. I had a Vegeta Blue, if I remember correctly, and I had Ultra Instinct. I believe those were the 3 like Dokkan Fest exclusive characters. There could be another one. I don't remember off the top of my head, but just based off of that alone right there, that should mean that these 2. So I don't know if this guy's gonna be a Dokkan Fest, this new Vegeta here, but the Int Vegeta, the Fizz Vegeta, will be Dokkan Fest. The Evolution would be a Dokkan Fest. Now for the 3rd character, I don't really know who it would be, unless these are both gonna be Dokkan Fest exclusives, which I don't think they're gonna be. I don't know who the third wheel is gonna be. I'm trying to think of a recent of a banner that came out that I can't think of another unit that came out like in the last few months that hasn't been on like multiple banners already. I don't know, maybe the hit again? I don't think so. I don't think hit. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the third unit I made. It could just be 2 dude, you know? It could just be. We don't really know. I'm just assuming off the top of my head, based off of the information that we've had or that from the other banners, that it's going to be at least 3 Dokkan Fest on it. So I just don't see the I don't really see the negatives in not. I mean, I don't see the negatives in summoning on this banner off the top of my head. I don't really see it. Like I don't, unless of course if you're like literally you have like 100 stones to your name and nothing else, and you really want to save, then do it. Then of course wait. But anyone else, I mean, anyone else, just there's no reason not to summon for this dude. It really isn't, because even if you have a Rainbow Evolution Vegeta. Here's another Vegeta, because we all know Vegeta and his links are kind of funny sometimes. Here's another Vegeta that's going to be super freaking powerful, that you can just slot him into that team, and he's going to be a monster for you. I know some people, I've seen, some people are disappointed with his ability. I mean, his... I don't know, there's some people who are, they just seem to be disappointed with this guy. I don't know. Off the top of my head, he doesn't look terrible. I mean, he looks... maybe it's the pure Saiyans thing, because I'm assuming a lot of people have Evolution Vegeta or have the other Broly or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's wrong. I mean, the only thing that would be scary is the passives, right? I mean, his links, because, you know, they're like the Shaft Vegeta unit. So, we'll see, right? But I'm legit trying to rack my brain for a reason not to summon on this banner right now. The only thing I would suggest if this if this is a straight up 50 stones, no tricks, nothing like that, just a straight up banner like that, and you only have like 100 stones, I would say I could reasonably say you could skip it, or at least 50. I'm just off the top of my head, even for a free-to-play player, we're getting at least one EZA, and they're gonna give us free stones. I think they give out stones for some, like, I could be wrong. I don't play I have a JP account, but I'm not like on it all the time or whatever. I think I heard they give stones on Saiyan Day. I don't know if we're global, so you know that never really means anything for us in terms of us getting the same thing that JP gets. But if they give out stones for this banner, and if it's not discounted, you have a legit 3 or 4 month window between now and the anniversary. And think about it, the anniversary, we're gonna get top grossing multiple times. But before the whole anniversary is done, we're gonna get top grossing at least 2 or 3 times, because that's what we do in global. We have a lot of whales. We have a lot of whales. We got a lot of people who like to spend. JP got top grossing, I think, twice. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was twice. All the stones are given away for free.